Today it's service day for both bikes. Right, I need to get on the road to Suttons at Tamworth. Mine's booked in for this afternoon, so I'll take hers in, get it serviced, come back, grab my bike, take that in. Now I've got no idea how much a first service is on one of these. A long while since I had a bike serviced at Triumph, so anybody want to guess before I tell you later? 642 miles up. No spanner symbol up on Carol's bike. Yeah, I've got a spanner symbol. That's the first one done. We've now got the Triumph handguards, and they do appear to be quite sturdy. Right, swap bikes, get back to Triumph. Had a nice surprise that the service, all you pay for on the first service is the oil, filter and washers and VAT, so that is I think it came to £66, so that was an unexpected nice surprise. Now I don't know if you can hear anything, but I think my bike is slightly noisier than Carol's. It sounds like cam chain tappity. I mean, obviously as soon as you get going you can't hear anything because of the wind noise, but I'm going to ask them to have a look. Well, here we are again. Right, well I've spared you the run down the M42 and we're back in the garage. Bikes are all serviced. All is good really.
So you were worried about the noise of your bike compared to my bike, which I can't tell any difference, but you think you can. So have the garage put your mind at ease about that?
Well, they did take it out on a long test run after they'd serviced it, and they say they cannot hear any difference.
I think you're just paranoid.
I'm paranoid apparently. No, they didn't. They honestly did not say I was paranoid.
I did.
Well, I'll tell you what, shall we let the viewers listen? We'll start both bikes up and just see if anybody can hear any difference. Now, I can definitely hear it running, but you can hear any cam of any engine running.
Not much up with that. That sounds good.
Now I have to admit, it doesn't sound a great deal, but just for the video, we will try Carol's.
Okay.
But I think it's perfectly normal.
I think they're both the same.
You think so?
I think they're both the same.
You're going to turn that off before we gas ourselves? Yeah, it appears I'm just paranoid. Actually, I did take them for a bit of a run on the way back, but quite a bit that I can't use really because I was just opening them up a little bit, and these things are really sporty. You know, it says 800 sport. they go really well. I mean,
Have you actually had it in sport mode yet?
I don't know, we've not figured out all the modes and all the clock yet.
Yeah.
But when we do, we'll make a video especially for that, because I've had a look on the internet. I can't see many good ones. But we need to figure that out, working our way through all the menus. It's all a bit technical for an old guy like me.
You're not used to having so many choices, are you?
No, I just normally like one choice. You turn the bike on and it goes.
Yeah, so we'll see how that works. But
Yeah.
yes. Okay.
So, but yes, amazingly sporty engine. Really, it's more like the street triple that you can't see that's behind the camera. So, really is a great engine. I think anybody who's looking for fun on one of these bikes, they're going to have fun on
I
that.
think they're a bit of a do-it-all sort of bike, aren't they?
They are hopefully a do-it-all bike. Yeah.
So.
I mean, we've had quite a lot of conversations on the previous video saying, should we sell, should we keep the old bikes, and
I think it's a consensus about 50-50 really.
well, it is, but most people are saying it's really quite like a street triple,
Yeah.
A comfortable street triple, higher up with luggage,
Yeah.
and you should sell yours and I should keep mine. That's right.
Is that the consensus opinion?
That is what you guys are saying.
Oh really?
Yeah, it is. Honestly, yeah.
Right. Well, we'll see
So I
about
get
that.
to keep. I have two bikes. You have one. We reduce our overall expenditure.
Yeah. Okay. And we've got. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll worry about it in the spring.
Yeah. And the other shock horror for Carol when I got back with the invoices, hers was 66 quid for the first service, which was very good. Mine was
85.
85. I'll show you the.
So, how have you managed to spend more on your service than I spent on mine?
Well, I bought something extra.
Yeah.
Now I've bought paddock bobbins, and you wouldn't think there's any controversy about having paddock bobbins. We were cheapskate and we didn't have the stands fitted to the bikes. They're quite expensive,
Centre
actually.
stands, yeah,
Centre
and it's had a
stands.
lot of weight, and
Yeah,
we've never had them before, so
No, we thought, well, that's no problem.
we'll just
We've
put some on
got
a
we've
paddock
got a
stand.
paddock stand in the garage here.
Yeah.
We just stick paddock bobbins on the swing arm. But apparently, when I went up to the desk when I paid for my second service. It says these aren't an official accessory.
You're not allowed to fit them to
Not
a
allowed.
Tiger 800 Sport.
And they say that these could foul the exhaust. Now, if you look at a picture of the 660, which the 800's based on, the 660's got a underneath exhaust.
A really tiny little exhaust.
Little
isn't it?
thing.
Yeah.
The 800's got the longer exhaust. And apparently on the exhaust side, one of these could catch.
So we're not allowed to ride with them on.
No, the same when you go over a big bump and you're loaded with luggage, the compression of the suspension could bring up the bobbin to actually strike the exhaust. Now, I've gone on to the Tiger 800 Facebook forum and people are saying, oh, I've not fitted them, no, it's dangerous. And other people say, oh, I've run them all the time, doesn't hit. So we're going to do a very, very unscientific test this morning. We're going to fit these, we're going to put the bike upright, and we're going to get a plumb line to see how close the paddock bobbin comes to striking the exhaust. Yeah, it's actually a bit rusty in there.
Is it?
Yeah,
It's not good.
yeah, like that. Rusty in the paddock bobbin hole. I'll stick a little bit of spray in there.
Okay. This Triumph genuine part to be fitted by a trained technician, it says on the
Did it
box.
say that?
Yeah,
It does as well, doesn't it?
it does.
Oh my God. We're not trained technicians. This is not a how-to video. How hard can it be?
You need to be a trained technician to do that.
Will that, under compression, hit the
Yeah.
exhaust? Right, this is my very, very crude string line. And obviously it's hitting it at the moment. Okay, so we've got Carol holding the bike. We've got a lock under the side stand. That is pretty conclusive proof. that the bobbin will definitely hit the exhaust under extreme compression. Everybody on the forums would say, no, it won't. It definitely will.
Well, the trouble is, when you're riding it, you're not looking at it, that angle,
Well,
are
most
you?
people aren't riding it two up, fully
Yeah.
loaded with luggage. But I can advise you, you hit a pothole two
You go
up,
down quite a
fully
lot.
loaded with luggage.
Yeah.
That is definitely going to hit that. So you're warned, folks.
Don't leave them on.
Don't leave them on. I don't know what you think, but I think that's a little bit of a design flaw.
It is really. I mean, we went to Triumph on Wednesday night and listened to a talk by their technical team, didn't we?
Yeah.
And the detail and the testing that they do seems so enormous. The amount of things they tested and tested and tested and tested. And you just think, how's this happened then?
Well, even the parts guy, when I
Yeah.
asked him,
Yeah.
I says, can I have paddock stand bobbins? He said, I'll just look at which ones they are for your bike. And until he'd gone through the parts catalogue and realised there wasn't a set specified for the 800,
Yeah. He didn't know.
he didn't know.
And it was the salesman that told him.
The sales guy knew that you weren't supposed to have them on, but I don't know how widely that's known. But
Yeah.
I can see why they've done it. They've made the exhaust super slim,
It's nice, yeah.
so
Tidy.
you can have the biggest
Panniers on.
set of panniers on.
Yeah.
So the exhaust thin, and it's as close to the bike as they can get it to make sure the panniers are as inboard as they can.
Which is obviously...
Which
you
is
need
quite
that.
important.
Yeah.
But why on earth didn't they just keep to the low down exhaust like the
It's on the
660?
660. There must be a reason they've changed it.
And if anybody knows the reason why they
It's
decided to
not got
put
the
the
same one,
longer
yeah.
exhaust on, you know, it just makes
Please.
sense to have kept it the same as 660.
Yeah, but let us know in the comments if you know, yeah.
I think we're going to have to put a hand in a pocket and have the proper centre stand fitted.
It might be useful on tour because we've always just lent the bike over. I've sprayed
Yeah,
the
I've
chain.
kind of leant the bike over on the side stand and picked the back wheel up,
Yeah.
and Carol sprayed the chain.
Yeah,
But
but it might be harder to do on this. Maybe we need to try it and have a go. But
I mean, do you remember the last puncher I had on the MT10 just as we got off the
toll.
M6 toll, trying to spin the tyre around to find where the air was
really,
leaking?
Really hard, yeah.
That was really difficult.
So a
And
centre stand might be nice.
I think
Yeah.
I'd recommend a centre stand.
Yeah.
A lot of money, but
Wow, we'll get it
an
sorted.
extra weight. But I think that's where we're going to go as the next accessory. We've just about got all the rest.
Yeah, I think we've got everything else out the catalogue, haven't we? So.
You like your handguards now?
Yeah, I've not actually ridden with them on yet because I've not actually been for a ride since the service. But I think they look very smart. Yes, they're
They
very
do.
nice.
Yeah, I'm quite impressed by them. Quite nice and
they
solid.
do look quite nice and solid, don't they? Yeah, and I'm hoping they'll keep the back of your hands warmer.
Yeah,
So you've got the heated grips and then the warmth should keep you a bit warmer in there, I think.
yeah. So what are we going to do next for your bike?
We are going to change the screen. So I've got the same as you,
Yeah.
without the fly splats, and change the
Sat-nav
sat-nav
holder. So we're going to make both
So
the bikes
exactly the same.
exactly the same.
Because I think that it just doesn't wobble. I mean, that's lovely and solid, isn't it, on
Yeah.
there? So I think I'm
And,
going to have to go with that.
There's probably two of these on eBay. If
Yeah,
anybody
if anybody
is,
fancies
anybody
sat-nav
fancies
holder,
them, I'll be
then-
quite honest with you. We're changing them because they do vibrate, but there's probably plenty of people out there that
would
think
accept
they're
it.
okay.
Yeah.
So that's our next job. We've already shown changing them in another video on my bike. So I think that's it for today, isn't it?
Yeah, very good.
Very good. Very pleased with the servicing from Suttons. Good guys. Free coffee all the time.
Yeah, you got a bit hyper on the coffee,
I
didn't you?
drank way too much coffee just sitting
Came
around.
back a bit jittery, didn't
I
you?
did, well, I did go over to McDonald's and have a coffee over there as well.
Yeah, perhaps
It wasn't
shouldn't
good.
have been done, but yes. So perhaps overdid the coffee, but apart from that, it was really good service.
Yeah. The other thing, on the day this video comes out, which is next Saturday, we may be at the National Motorcycle Museum live. So if anybody's going there, come and say hello.
Yeah.
Hoping for a good day.
Yeah, if it's a nice day, we shall be riding these.
We shall ride in. It's free
Yeah.
parking on motorbikes.
Yeah, 20 quid. if you
20
go
quid in the car. So
Yeah.
let's hope it's not raining. Eh?
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
See you
Thanks for
there.
watching. See you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, it's all fitted. Are you happy with that?
Yeah, I think so. I can see all the display. Just can't quite see that Triumph.
Turn it on, see what you think.
You can see all the display.
We're happy. You're happy.
Very good.
Right. Bye.